6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Abdurrahman Chima. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has said relations between Pakistan and Kuwait will further strengthen through cooperation in economic and trade sectors. Pakistan and Indonesia have expressed resolve to further enhance bilateral cooperation, particularly in trade and investment. National Assembly was informed today that Afghanistan has not provided assurance to stop cross-border terrorism. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has urged people to observe complete shutdown in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow on martyrdom anniversary of liberation leader Muhammad Maqbool Butt. 7 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza. And in ICC T20 World Cup, Pakistan will play their second match against the United States in Colombo this evening. In detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has said relations between Pakistan and Kuwait will further strengthen through cooperation in economic and trade sectors. He was addressing a ceremony in Islamabad today in connection with the issuance of a digital license to Rakmi Islamic Bank. The Prime Minister congratulated Rakmi Islamic Bank on becoming the third licensed digital retail bank in Pakistan. He expressed hope that the bank would be Sharia compliant and support the growth of banking in Pakistan. Shehbaz Sharif said this development would go a long way in further enhancing bilateral economic relations between Pakistan and Kuwait. He also expressed gratitude to the Kuwaiti leadership for their support to Pakistan at various times. Pakistan and Indonesia have reaffirmed that trade and investment are key pillars to further enhance bilateral cooperation. The understanding to this effect was reached during a meeting between Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Muhammad Ishaq Dar and Indonesian Minister for Investment and Downstream Industry Rosan Rilzani in Islamabad today. During the meeting, discussions focused on strengthening Pakistan-Indonesia economic and investment ties, reviewing potential collaboration opportunities and mutually beneficial projects, including exchange of views on sovereign wealth fund models. Later delegation-level talks between Pakistan and Indonesia were also held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Islamabad. The talks focused on strengthening Pakistan-Indonesia economic and investment ties, reviewing potential collaboration opportunities and mutually beneficial projects, including exchange of best practices and cooperation in priority sectors such as health. National Assembly was informed today that 1,100 Pakistani students have returned from Afghanistan following the closure of the border between the two countries in October last year. Responding to a calling attention notice during the session, Minister for Parliamentary Affairs Tariq Fazal Chaudhry said most of these students returned via aerial route. The minister informed the lower house that 947 students are still in Jalalabad and Kabul and continuing their education. He clarified that these students are not stranded at the border and our embassy in Afghanistan is providing full facilitation to these students. Tariq Fazal Chaudhry also highlighted concerns about terrorism originating from Afghanistan. He said Afghan authorities have failed to provide assurances that their territory will not be used for terrorist activities against Pakistan. 3 bills were also laid before the House today. Later, the House was adjourned till tomorrow at 11 in the morning. Minister for Housing and Works Riaz Hussain Pirzada has reaffirmed the government's strong commitment to address the challenges in housing sector through comprehensive policy reforms and targeted housing initiatives. He expressed the determination while meeting Regional Director for Asia and the Pacific UN Habitat Kazuko Ishigaki, who called on him in Islamabad today. Riaz Hussain Pirzada particularly acknowledged the UN Habitat's valuable technical inputs in the formulation of the National Housing Policy 2025 and its continued support during post-flood recovery efforts. Minister for Communications Abdul Aleem Khan has announced to start construction of Sakkar-Hyderabad motorway in May this year. He made the announcement while chairing meeting of the National Highway Authority in Islamabad today. The minister directed officials to take immediate, decisive steps to ensure the project proceeds without further delays. He said Sialkot-Kharia motorway will now be constructed as a 6-lane highway instead of the previously planned 4-lane to better accommodate future traffic volumes. Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Industries and Production Haroon Akhtar Khan says Pakistan has embarked on a comprehensive process of industrial reforms aimed at making sustainable, inclusive and export-led growth. Addressing Japan-Pakistan Business Forum in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan is keen to learn from Japan's experiences and apply them to chart a new course of sustainable industrial development in the country. He said relations between Pakistan and Japan are not limited to diplomacy but represent a strong, mature and forward-looking economic partnership built on mutual trust and shared prosperity. The Special Assistant expressed Pakistan's strong desire to further expand collaboration with Japan in key sectors including automobiles, information technology, clean energy manufacturing and infrastructure. Ambassador of Japan Akamatsu Sushi and distinguished business leaders from both countries also attended the forum. This is Radio Pakistan. The contingent of Pakistan Air Force is participating in World Defense Show in Saudi Arabia featuring its cutting-edge JF-17 third and Block 3 multi-role fighter jet and the highly acclaimed Super Mushak basic trainer aircraft. World Defense Show serves as a premier global platform for defense and security. PAF's participation at World Defense Show reinforces Pakistan's position as an emerging hub of aerospace innovation, operational competence, and reliable defense solutions. The participation underscores PAF's commitment to showcasing Pakistan's rapidly advancing indigenous aerospace capabilities and its proven operational excellence. The Indus AI Week is continuing at Pakistan Sports Complex, Islamabad. The initiative taken by the Ministry of Information Technology and Telecommunications is bringing together national and international companies on a single platform to promote collaboration and align artificial intelligence policy direction. The week-long program features the Indus AI Summit focusing on high-level dialogue, international engagement and national direction setting. Kashmiris will observe the 42nd martyrdom anniversary of the renowned Kashmiri leader Maqbul Butt tomorrow. Muhammad Maqbul Butt was hanged by Indian authorities in New Delhi's Tihar jail on February 11, 1984, and his body was buried within the jail premises. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference and the Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front have urged people to observe a complete shutdown tomorrow on the martyrdom anniversary of the prominent liberation leader Muhammad Maqbul Butt in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. 7 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza. According to Palestinian Health Ministry, the total number of Palestinians martyred during genocidal war on Gaza since October 2023 crossed 72,000. In the ICC T20 World Cup, Pakistan will play their second match against the United States in Colombo today. The match will start at 6:30 in the evening. And finally, the weather. Cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of country during the next 12 hours. Light to moderate rain, wind with thunderstorm and snowfall over hills is expected as isolated places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir and Potohar region. And at the end, once again the headlines please. Prime Minister has said relations between Pakistan and Kuwait will further strengthen through cooperation in economic and trade sectors. Pakistan and Indonesia have expressed resolve to further enhance bilateral cooperation, particularly in trade and investment. National Assembly was informed today that Afghanistan has not provided assurance to stop cross-border terrorism. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has urged people to observe complete shutdown in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow on martyrdom anniversary of liberation leader Muhammad Maqbul Butt. 7 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza. In ICC T20 World Cup, Pakistan will play their second match against the United States in Colombo this evening. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.